Alright, let's get going. So, welcome to the sudden death final of the Macabre Madness Deadball tournament. So, our final two teams have played 3 games each, one of which came away with 3 wins, the Tombstone Phantasmas. One team with a win, a loss, and a tie, but winning out on run differential, the Arkham Black Sox.
It was definitely a game to end the rounds where the Black Sox held on by the skin of their teeth. They had a 7-run differential lead going into that game and barely squeaked out a 3-run one to get here where we're at.
So let's see. A few players on the Black Sox are cursed in their defense, but we will see what these last 6 innings of baseball hold. Alright, so let's get the lineups ready to go. Scotch, we're going to hold on to the teams from previous game. Scotch, I'll be taking on the Tombstone Phantasmas.
I'm Fear, and I will be doing the Arkham Black Sox.
Alright. All Gore up to kick us off against Poltergeist. And All Gore take a strikeout. Macabre will trigger some chaos. 9. Poltergeist has unlocked the ability to breathe out of their eyelids. No longer cursed. Poltergeist now showing a K+. I do believe that was an old Mayan technique.
I couldn't remember if it was the Mayans or the Atlanteans, but it was definitely one of those A civilizations.
Might have been the Aztecs.
You're right, the Aztecs. Who knows?
Macabre. Another K. And Poltergeist, the ups and downs of Poltergeist have really been the highs and lows for Arkham. Chest hurts here. Puts one on the ground. And that'll get him to first base.
Yeah, Poltergeist has done just about everything. He's been cursed. He's been a ground ball machine. Now he can blows it by him. We'll see if he can hold on to this, though.
Larry Doyle. We have another one, 66. Pitcher's thumb and Twinkie and Pinky swapped. Now a bum.
You know, I'm starting to think that it's not so much that Poltergeist is a wizard. It's that the Void just wants to make him their plaything.
This must be a nightmare.
But maybe not.
Him.
But not necessarily that particular phrase, if you know what I mean. We may be living in the Void where things are utter chaos and melancholy, but we're trying to keep it somewhat family friendly from here.
But that was a pretty good knuckleball. Larry Doyle
That it was.
doesn't get a hold of it entirely. That'll go right to Mortician. We'll ground him out to end the first.
Okie dokie. We'll lead things off for the Black Sox in the bottom of the first. They joined the Black Sox after the original catcher was destroyed by a bomb that was substituted for the baseball. They will strike out swinging for out number 1. Myron Yawn will slap a long single into left field. 1 on 1 out for Mort Ishin. Ishin grounds out to short. Yawn will advance to second on the play. Supine will strike out swinging. And so both Teams got a runner on via the single, but then nothing came of it. We go to the second.
Pick them. Screaming line drive. Right fielder sacrifices himself for the out. Frankenstein has been a stalwart on this team. He's no more. Look at the replacement.
Yeah, Frankenstein was a loved member of this squad, and his services will not be forgotten.
Calamity is going to step in. One away. Woody Chipper up to the mound. Uh-oh. That's to the center fielder. Obliterated by a line drive. But makes the catch. Supine. Arkham players dropping left and right.
They are trying to rival the French Quarter for the most deaths and replacements.
They have
As a result,
they have surpassed them. Did you grab Wolfman?
I did grab Wolfman.
Yeah, you know what to do.
One has to wonder what the psychological effect of this will be on Arkham.
Woody Chipper will draw a walk.
Nope, he gets a double. Because Poltergeist is a bum.
Oh.
He may have a nasty knuckleball, but, he can't always locate it, and it doesn't go that fast. Easy pickings.
Cranium up to second. 2 outs. Cloverfield smashes that one. But it's going to fall short. Myron Yan makes the catch to end the first half of the second inning.
Tom B. Stone will lead things off in the bottom of the second for Arkham, and he'll hit a lazy fly ball out to right for out number 1. The newly entered Calamity will draw a walk off of Day Throttle. 1 on, 1 out. In the bottom of the second. Halloween will strike out swinging, suffering the effects of that curse he got last game. 2 on, 1 out for Doppel Ganger. Ganger will also whiff for out number 3. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left for the Black Sox, and we go to the top of the third.
Death Rattle. Makes contact, has to hustle, but will get the bag. Standing on first. Al Gore back at the top of the order. Grounds this one to first base. Death Rattle will step off the bag. Halloween will make the tag. But that will leaving Al Gore on. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Alright. Poltergeist gives up another meatball. Macabre crushes it. Runners on second and third.
Arkham gonna hold off on any defensive positioning just yet. Still early. We'll see what happens.
Chest Hurts gets one. Knocks it down. Gore comes home. Macabre over on third now. And Chest Hurts is standing proud at first base and draws first blood for the Tombstones.
Historically in this tournament, first blood has done well. Only one game has that not been the case. And that was in the case of when the Arkham Black Sox were tied by the French Voodoo.
Alright, Larry Doyle coming to the plate. 1 out. Runners on first and third. Any action by Arkham?
Nope, they're going to stay where they're at.
Larry Doyle pops it to Myron. She's going to try to make the throw home. Not in time. It's a second run for the Phantasmas. Runner on first, 2 outs. Right in the zone for Victim. It's the double. Runners on second and third with 2 outs. Woody Chipper doesn't quite get a hold of that one. Bounces to third base. Doppelganger will step on the bag, and that will retire the side. Tombstone 2, Arkham 0.
Poltergeist will try to get the offense going for Arkham in the bottom of the third. They will draw a walk. Get the leadoff man aboard. Flip over the order for OK Doke. Struck out swinging in their first at bat, and they strike out swinging here. 1 on, 1 out for Myron Yawn. And Yawn hits one deep into the night of the void, and it's a game-tying home run by Myron Yawn. We are all square at 2 here in the bottom of the third. Next up, Mort Ishin. And Mort Ishin will smack a single. Yanked it down the third baseline. 1 on, 1 out for Wolfman.
Making his debut
Wolfman
here
will
in the championship game.
hits it into a fielder's choice. Mort Ishin forced out at second base. Wolfman will take their spot. So now there's 2 out with 1 on
2 out with
for
1
Tom
on.
B. Stone. But
He pulls it. Well,
just an easy fly ball to right. And that will end the third inning. But not before Arkham shows some life and ties it up 2-2.
it's their first 2 runs in 9 innings against the Phantasmas. Halocranium ready to start things off here in the fourth. Hits it right to Myron Yan. Cloverfield gets a hold of another meatball. It's going to dash around first. Come to a rest at second base.
Poltergeist has got to feel that he is just the little puppet at the end of the string of the Void Masters here.
Went from being
With how
one of
this-
the best pitchers in this tournament to one of the worst. Death Rattle can of corn to Calamity, but that will move Cloverfield over to third base. Not much I could do with that on 2 outs. So Al Gore is going to swing away, send another one to Myron Yan, and Arkham will escape, holding Tombstone to a tie. Bottom of the 4th, next.
Calamity, who also made his tournament debut earlier today, drew a walk his first at plate appearance. This time he will ground out to second for out number 1. First baseman Halloween grounds out to third after striking out in the second. Doppelganger, invoking the chaos of the void. This one is, oh goodness me, he got drilled by the pitcher Death Rattle, and Death Rattle is eviscerated and incinerated. Death Rattle no longer in this game, and that is a huge blow to Tombstone.
That could be a big deal. Death Rattle's been one of the leaders in strikeouts in this tournament. Just got on the wrong side of the umpire there. So that's what that one is a pitcher incinerated by the umpire for a beanball.
Oh, I see. Igor Tikiktu, I believe, is who's going to be joining now.
Igor Tukalu.
Igor Tukalu. Can't read my own handwriting on here. Apologize, folks.
Gotta add Death Rattle to the roster. That is the second time that Tombstone has had a player eliminated by umpire.
Yeah, both came as a result of Death Rattle hitting a batter. Previous time, the umpire did not like the fact that hit by pitch incited a brawl, and so umpire took it into his own hands to negate any sort of further chicanery like that by eliminating a player from each team. Altergeist, the pitcher, up. He will swing and miss. Cannot handle the bat very well with that inverted pinky and thumb. And despite the 2-out base runner, Arkham comes up empty. We go to the 5th. We're tied 2-2.
Macabre, take it to the plate, top of the 5th. Nothing doing for a strikeout. Chesserts. He gets all of that one. It's going deep. Not deep enough. Jumping at the wall. It's left fielder Myron Yan. That will be 2 outs for the Phantasmas. Larry Doyle flies it out to right for a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 5th next.
Okie steps in, looking to avoid a 3-strikeout game, and does so with a leadoff single. Myron Yan, currently the MVP of this game for Arkham, 2 for 2 with a home run. That home run tied the game in the bottom of the 3rd. This time up, though, grounds into a fielder's choice at shortstop. Okie cut down at second. Yan will reach first base. 1-on-1 out for Mort Ishin. And Ishin hits a double. Will put runners at second and third with 1 out.
infield in for Tombstone.
And here is Wolfman. Ground out to first. Last time up. This time, it's what looks to be a single. Let's see what happens.
Bobbles it. Cloverfield fails to make the catch, bounces off the glove. That's going to move up. That's going to be an error.
And 2 runs will come in on the play.
Disaster for Tombstone.
And not only,
Wolfman shows up at the midnight hour.
and now he ends up at second base as a result of the error. So there's still only 1 out and a runner in scoring position. Tom B. Stone will strike out, try to do too much there. Now there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Calamity, 0 for 1 officially, has reached. Well, that was by a walk. And they will ground out to end the bottom of the 5th. But Arkham stunning Tombstone up 4-2 after getting blanked 4-0 in their game earlier in the round robin portion of this tournament.
Do or die time for Tombstone. Vic them up to bat. It's a strong hit. They round first. Slides into second. We have a double with no outs on the board to start off the 6th inning.
Little unease by Arkham, but no shifting defensively just yet.
Woody Chipper. Tombstone considering their options. Send him out. He gets ready to swing. Altergeist doesn't give him anything good to swing at. Walks. No outs. Runners on first and second.
And here now, Arkham is going to shift into double play depth on the infield. Move back to no double defensively in the outfield.
Hops it back. Right where they were expected it to be. Oh, Cranium flies out and no runners advance. Though I doubt. I don't know if Cal can make that throw again, though. That was a quick one.
Nah. That was, I think he had 1 shot in his arm and that was it.
Cloverfield. Field makes good contact. But not deep enough. That's going to load the bases on a single. Igor Tukalu. Igor's going to go square up for a bunt here. Lands on a 3, but it's a -1 for the lead, so that evens out. +1 and -1.
Yep.
So the bunt's successful. Igor is out, but that brings 1 runner across. It was a bouncing ball up the first base line.
Two outs now.
Halloween didn't know what to do with it. That brings Tombstone within 1 run, with about 1 out left.
Tying run 90 feet from scoring. Go ahead run on second.
Al Gore. Swing and a miss. Tombstone has run out of life. They will now fall. Now,
so
as is tradition in this tournament, though, the game does not end until all 36 outs are recorded. So Arkham now has a chance to run up the score.
What a play by Arkham. They threw the pool play to win the championship. Halloween leads things off, and he will hit a single, excuse me. Bring up Doppelganger. Doppelganger, a popper into shallow left field. Route number 1, that'll hold Halloween at first. Poltergeist strikes out swinging. 2 outs here. And it doesn't really matter what Okie Dokie does. Ground out to third to end the game. But your champion, the Arkham Black Sox.
They rushed the field, overcoming adversity. Several incinerations and death by line drives. Poltergeist going through the ringer this whole tournament. And they managed to win one where it counts. And poor Tombstone coming up short, doing so well to maintain their lead over the course of the game, over the course of the season play, but failing to win it when it counts. Well, happy Halloween here from the Macabre Madness tournament. We will see you later.